Welcome to Wednesdays with Wayne, and today I want to show you what we do during the wintertime. I think a lot of people think in the landscape industry that everyone goes someplace south and vacations for 3 months. But in reality, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we have to get ready for spring. So in showing you a little bit about what's going on, we're doing a lot of the pricing. You can see on our computer screens here, we're going through and finalizing all the pricing for spring, going through a lot of Latin names with our trees, shrubs, perennials, and figuring out what we have, what's missing. We have ordered most of our stock back in September and October due to the supply chain being so short of plant material. It was very important for us to get most of our orders in the fall and just to finalize stuff during the winter time. We also spend a little time going through catalogs, looking for new plant material, see what's not only coming up for spring of next year, but also for the following year in 2023. So we're thinking that far ahead. Going through a little bit of the catalogs for perennials as well. This is a little bit of the fantasy time of the year that we get to look at great pictures and think about all the new plants ahead. I'm going to take you over by Dana's computer and show you some of the 3D designs that we were working on. This is a large project that's going to be coming up in the springtime. You can see the 3D version of it, a plan version of it. So there's a lot of planning that goes on this time of the year. We have a little bit more time that we can think through this and not have to rush through a design and get it done on a deadline. So working on some designs, especially on the commercial side of things and large residential. I'm going to go ahead and take you outside, show you the yard. Right now it's a very cold day, and you can see the yard is empty. We're getting ready for the plants to arrive. That'll happen about the 1st of April. We will also start to take all the plants out of the greenhouse. They're being stored there for the winter time, and that will start to occur about mid-March. I'll take you into the greenhouse for a closer look. I'm in our checkout shed where we have some retail items where we're doing some updating for the season coming up. Gary's helping us out doing some renovations. Product is starting to arrive. We're cleaning everything up. The seeds will start to arrive. So we're getting a lot of product in and putting this together for the coming spring. I'm in the greenhouse where we've stored all last year's plants that were remaining in inventory. You can see all the containers stacked up, all the balled and burlap plants. We keep this greenhouse right at about 28 to 30 degrees, and the plants will overwinter fine and be great to install as soon as we get them outside, which should be about mid to end of March, and they'll be joined by all the new introductions then coming in the first part of April. And when I'm looking in the greenhouse, it's kind of exciting because every once in a while we see a few things happening, like these hellebores are blooming. So they would actually outside be ready to bloom in about 3 to 4 weeks. So they're a little bit ahead of time, but it's a great inspiration for spring. So thank you for joining Wednesdays with Wayne, sponsored by Niemeyer's Landscape Supply. And remember, beautiful landscapes start here.